For the longest time, I felt like I had to choose just one path, one career, one passion, only do that one thing. People kept telling me I needed to niche down. I needed to only do one thing, concentrate on that thing if I really wanted to be successful. But I felt like this was putting me in a box that didn't feel comfortable. It didn't feel authentic to me, and I just did not like being trapped in this one box and doing things this one way. Then one day I had a realization. What if I didn't have to choose? What if I could embrace all my passions and let them work together in a way that really made me happy, that really made me feel good and brought me joy? And in that moment, I stopped trying to fit into everybody else's mold, and everything really changed in my life. I found peace. I really found creativity and a way to be more creative and success. I felt like I had success on my own terms. Like I wasn't living for someone else and I didn't need validation from other people. So, if you've ever felt pressure to just pick one thing, this video is for you. Today, I'm going to be talking about 3 ways for you to embrace all of your passions without any guilt and to really create a life that fulfills you. So, let's get into it. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Noe Muhammad and this is Knowing's Intentions. So happy that you guys are back. I'm so happy to be back. And I can't wait to share these 3 ways to really start embracing all of your multiple passions that you have so you can really start living an authentic, fun, happy, peaceful life. And successful, of course. So today I just wanted to talk a little bit about how I came into this space of having all these multi-passionate, creative ways about myself. And, really starting to feel comfortable with that, really embracing that, really feeling at peace with having multiple things that I really love to do. Because I used to really feel that I had too much going on or I had too many different interests. And I really had to learn to embrace that. One of the ways that I did that, I'll just mention shortly. I won't get too deep into this. I can make a whole nother video about it. But I found out what my human design is. And in my human design, I'm a manifesting generator. And I'm in that design, I am meant to be and live as a multi-passionate person and embrace that part of myself and share it with others so you can be inspired by how I live in my authentic self. And you can do the same if that resonates with you. So that's one way that I found out that it's okay to live in all these different passions. And then I just came into a realization that if I don't embrace the things that I really love to do and the authentic things about myself, then I'm never really truly going to find the success that I want and really truly live in my happiness. So I'll just give you a few things that I do. I'll run down the line of all the things that I love to do. I won't go all into all of them, but I'll give you guys a few so you can get an idea of what I mean about being a multi-passionate creator. So I used to own a hair salon for like 11 years, but I've been doing hair for probably like about 25 years. And in that, doing hair, I also created natural hair care products. I also created body products and I made teas. And I used to sell all this stuff in my salon. And then when I got really just feeling like that really wasn't what I was supposed to be doing anymore, and I wanted to explore other things in my life, I felt like I had put enough time into that. Then I started exploring coaching. So now I'm a coach. I'm a holistic health coach, spiritual guide. So I help people with that. I'm a meditation teacher. So I sew and I love to cook. On my channel, you'll be able to see some of these different things that I've been doing. And it's funny because I've really been trying to figure out within this channel, like, what do I really want to concentrate on? What do I want to niche down in? And that's why I feel like I've never really been able to get it quite right. So now I'm just like, hey, I'm going to show you guys everything on this channel that I love to do, share those things with you because it might be something that you resonate with and it can help you to embrace, different things that you want to do, or you can learn something from me because I'm going to be teaching stuff on here. So that's kind of my story. Those are some of the things that I do. You'll see all the things that I love to do, and I'll be sharing those creative ideas and those creative passions that I have with you guys on this channel. So let's get into those 3 ways because I really want to help you guys to start feeling more confident within yourself and feeling confident within your passions so that you can start really being successful in whatever it is that you want to do. So it might not be that you want to make your passions into a career, but you just want to feel comfortable in doing all these different things and finding a balance in that. Okay, so let's get into the first way. I have my notes here because I have to keep myself in order so I don't get all over the place. So let's go into the first one. There's 3 ways that I want to show you guys how to embrace your passions. And the first way is follow what excites you without overthinking. Don't overthink it. That used to be a big issue and a big problem for me, is that I was overthinking everything and I wasn't really getting started on anything because I was overthinking, oh, should I be starting something new, or is this too much? Am I going to have time to do this? Just get started with it. Just embrace it and start doing it. Because once you start doing it, then you'll find out really if it's something that you want to continue doing. The second thing is going to be create a life that actually supports your many different interests that you have. So what you want to do is you want to find some balance. I'm a homeschool mom, wife, and mother. So, I have a lot of different things that I have to do at home to keep my house going and to keep everything on a nice, tight schedule and to make sure I'm spending enough time with my children with homeschool and everything. So I really had to find time. And then I have my other jobs too that I actually make money from, my coaching, my different things like that. So I really had to figure out, okay, how am I going to balance my time? So I do have time for my hobbies, even the things that I make sure that you're finding balance in that. Let's go to the last thing. This is the third one. Together. I know it's going to feel like you're all over the place. Let's go to the last thing. I'm monetizing on how can I make time for these things in my life? I'm going to have balance. I don't want to feel like I'm all over the place, even though I'm a multi-passionate person. So what I started to do was to really schedule in that time. So I'll wake up maybe 2 hours before my children do in the morning. So sometimes I'm up at 5 or 6. I'm a morning person. So I take the first 2 hours of the day to do my different passions, the things that I really love to do, like my sewing. I really don't get enough time sometimes during the week to schedule that in. So if I want to, I'm going to have to do that early in the morning. If I have work to do that needs to be done before I get started with my homeschooling, or the different chores and things that I have around the house, or the different errands that I need to run, that I need to get up in the morning before my children get up so I can at least have 2 to 3 hours to get that done. And if I make a schedule for that and I write out a to-do list that's realistic, then I can get those things done. So I'm not I used to be a night person where I could stay up late and I could do these things. Sometimes I can, because sometimes I'm so like having so much fun and I'm finding so much joy in these passions that I could just find this extra energy and then I'm just up and I can do that. But now that I'm getting older, this is the last year of my 40s, I've just been feeling like I really need to have my rest. I want my skin to still look good. I don't want to wake up with dark circles or not feeling energized. So I go to bed early. So I'd rather go to bed early and then get up early in the morning and do what I have to do. So make sure that you are finding balance within having these multi passions. You want to make sure that you're finding balance in that. Let's go to the last thing. This is the third one. Trust that everything will come together. I know it's going to feel like you're all over the place if you do have multi passions. And let's say that you do have multi passions like myself that you actually monetize off of. I'm a coach. I still do hair on the side to just earn extra money. I make products. I have an online business. Sometimes I run different workshops for meditation and different things within my coaching. So I have a lot of things going on sometimes, but they all really light me up and make me feel good. So I wouldn't feel like myself or like I'm being my authentic self if I wasn't doing all these things. But what I found to do is to really schedule in this stuff, to trust that everything is going to all come together. And it's funny because it really does. Like my sewing ties in with my jewelry making. My coaching ties in with my cooking and the different things that I do for, my health coaching. It's really amazing how all these things really align and all come together naturally when I'm just going and living in my flow and not trying to control so much. So get more comfortable with knowing that things will align and things will start working themselves out as long as you are showing up as your authentic self and you're making sure to find that balance in your life and you're not getting overwhelmed with all these different passions that you have. Make sure that you're still having fun with this stuff. And then I always like to tell people, think about the people who are successful, who are multi-passionate, who've been able to take their passions and make them into, like, amazing careers. Think about like Martha Stewart. She was a cook, she sold, she farmed, she did her garden, she did all these different things. She wrote cookbooks and TV shows. So she was able to take all her multi passions and put those things together and make an amazing career out of that. Look at Deion Sanders, Oprah Winfrey, Maya Angelou. There's so many different people who have so many different talents, but they were able to really embrace all of those talents and live an amazing, fulfilled life. So don't ever feel like just because you have a lot of talents and you have a lot of different passions that you like to explore, that you're not going to be successful, because you can. You're just going to have to hone down a little bit. Make sure that you make time to schedule the things that you want to do. Make sure that you take the time to make a to-do list so you can stay on track and you don't feel like you're all over the place. So there's a few different things that you can do to make sure that you're living in your passions, you're living authentically, and you're really truly enjoying your life. Share this video. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. It helps me to get this information out to more people. Like this video too. Engage with me. Talk to me. Give me some comments. I love to have some feedback on different ways that I can make this channel better, that I can give you guys more information that you really want to hear. So make sure that you guys comment below. I'm going to be bringing out a vlog really soon, probably next week. And I just thank everyone who's been on this channel for, I don't know, I've been on here for like 3-4 years, and just sticking with me and coming back to watch my videos. And I can't wait to see you guys the next time. So make sure you share this with someone else. Peace and blessings.